Today I'm fortunate enough to review a case by SGP. This is for the iPad 2 and it is called the Argos case. And this is the vintage edition brown. And I want to thank CreTouch at CreTouch.com, and I'll leave the links below, and Grace for sending this out for review. Now this is a leather. This is called their vintage edition brown. It really reminds me more of a suede type material, and if you're into that kind of feel, this is right up your alley. It is a genuine leather case. It doesn't have a strong leather smell, but it certainly doesn't have a chemical odor or any type of greasy residue. It's just a very nice suede type feeling leather case. Now inside, no screen shield, but you will find the instruction guide. And I have to say that this is a tray system is one that I used early on with my iPad. I think Targus had a couple cases that I reviewed that actually use the system, but since that time I really haven't. What's cool about it is once you snap it into all four corners, it's secure and it is not going anywhere. It also, instead of using like the moleskin band, which is some of the cases I have reviewed recently, it has kind of this small little latch, this little lip, and to me it adds just enough firmness to lock it securely. You have full access to your 30-pin dot connector. It has a nice touch with the metal grill over the speaker, so no obstructed sound whatsoever. Again, it feels very nice in the hand, very subtle logo, tastefully done. Nice cool cutout for your camera and your power on and off. So no worries or issues with getting access to any connectors or buttons. Now, it does have a unique stand system. I think Vaha and a couple other high-end cases use this type of system. So you have basically two flap-out pieces of leather that help create a base and secure the iPad. Originally, I was a little leery about how well this will work, and I was pleasantly surprised. Now, here is the mode that I use it most often. This is in the movie viewing mode, and as you can see, there's a little piece of fabric that comes out between the case and then the actual flap itself. It creates a nice base and is surprisingly sturdy. You wouldn't think by looking at it from this angle, but it is extremely sturdy, and I had no issues whatsoever. Now, I also use, although not as frequently, the typing position. It too is very sturdy, no issues whatsoever. I tried it multiple different ways with different pressure points. I've even typed on it, and it did not give whatsoever. So both stand positions are extremely sturdy, and then once you're done, you just push the flaps back into the case, and they just disappear. And they do not flap out without you actually doing it yourself. It has a nice lay on the table design, but it is very subtle, so that it does not obstruct from the beauty of the iPad or the case. I really was impressed with this case. Initially, I wasn't sure if I'd like the color or the style, but after 2 weeks of usage, I can tell you that it's well worth it, and I really enjoyed using this case. So much, in fact, that my wife has asked me for the pink leather version, which is also available on CreTouch.com.